Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So in today's video we're going to be looking at volatility 50 index. All right, so you can see this is the weekly time frame, and you can see the market last week's candlestick actually closed on a zone. This zone is actually I would call it a neckline, a kind of a neckline, because it was a breakout. Then market retested. Market has retested about twice before the final one. Look at, there was a consolidation here. Then the market broke out of this consolidation and it brought up to this level. Came back to retest at this time. Still came back to retest this time around. So that's the second retest. Then currently the market is actually at the same zone. So what are we expecting? Possibly some buys. All right, this is the weekly time frame, and looking at the way the market sold after this massive impulsive sell, they've been having some movements that indicate impulsive correction. All right, especially the last two highs which we have seen here. From here down here we can see the market is actually looking like it's going to give a, indicating an impulsive correction, which tells us the market will want to be selling or will be buying. That's breaking out to the upside. Then we will see some nice buys. But meanwhile, this is the weekly time frame, so we can't just depend on that. You know, we are only focusing on this zone, which is telling us that the market can possibly be buying from here. You understand? All right. Then let's go down to the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame to look at what we have there. All right, so on the daily time frame you can see the impulsive correction looks more clearer at this point. Then let me just adjust this trend line here, make it look good. All right, that is very good. Then we also have some zones on this time frame that have to be identified, because we have a strong support zone that was broken here. Then the market retested and sold nicely. You can see it right here. There was a zone that was broken and the market retested and sold nicely. Then we also have another zone at the top. All these zones may not be really important at the moment, but for explanation's sake, let me just include them. All right, this is another zone, very important zone. All right, so now what is happening here is this: we are going to be looking at what the market has for us, because from the way we are looking at it from the weekly time frame, we are expecting the market to buy, and here on the daily time frame too, we can see that what we have here also looks like something we can use to predict a buy move, because you see these buys, then the market sold, and then it sold again. If we join these trend lines, we might be having something that looks like a continuation setup, meaning the market should be buying to the upside, the market should be moving to the upside. But this particular zone here on this daily time frame has to be successfully broken. Then the market has to close above it. Then there has to be a proper retest. Then we can confirm that the market will be buying. You understand? So for now, we are going to be concentrating on what we have down here first, because we want to look at the main buys, the major buy move in the market. Then we want to see the market coming, breaking above this zone and coming back to retest it before we think of entering some massive buys. All right, so for that reason, let's go down to the 4 hourly time frame and see what we can get. Let's go to the 4 hourly time frame, guys. Let's go to the 4 hourly time frame. All right, so on the 4 hourly time frame, we also do have a zone that you see the market created this movement here. I think this is what I saw on the daily time frame. You see this structure we have here. I believe if we go down to the lower time frame, like the 1 hourly time frame, we might be seeing some lower highs and lower lows. We'll be seeing lower highs and lower lows. That clearly tells us, okay, the market will be buying. The market will be buying. And if you've been watching my videos, been following my YouTube videos, trust me, you'll know that you cannot just there are things you have to look out for. Or if you are enrolled in my mentorship recently, you will see that there are things we have to look out for. We don't just enter trades just like that. All right, meanwhile, there's a link in the description of this video. I'll be taking you to my Telegram channel. All right, so you can find information if in case you want to enroll in my private mentorship, which I strongly advise, especially for those who are busy and won't be able to attend the group mentorship batch. Then you can just contact so that we schedule times that will be so favorable to you. We have to schedule time that is suits your convenience. All right, then the June mentorship batch, the registration is ongoing. All right, so just when you get to the Telegram channel, you'll find more information on how to be a part of the mentorship. All right, it is very important that you try to find yourself among those who are going to be learning what I'm going to teach you, because it's massive, guys. It's massive. All right, so let's just continue. So as you can see, we have a breakout from this trend line here, but shall we immediately go in for a buy? Maybe yes, because there's a retracement to this level where the market bought previously. But it is risky. Though sometimes the market plays out just like that. After there's a breakout, and here, yeah, then we see the market buys nicely. But there are things we call best practices. There are things we call best practices, which I advise that you consider the best practices before taking any entry. All right, so what do I mean by the best practice? Like, we want to see the market confirming that it's not intending to still go lower, because you can enter a buy and then the market rejects the buy side and starts selling. All right, although we have a breakout here on this zone here on this 4-hourly time frame, there is a breakout right here. You can see there is a breakout and close above, which I usually tell you guys. Then I would want to wait for the market, the current 4-hourly candlestick, to actually close just the way it is. Like, the market has to close bearish right here, just the way it is. What I mean is, I do not want to see the market, the current 4-hourly candlestick, closing below this zone. If it closes below this zone, then the possibilities of buying has been negated. You cannot consider buying again. If this 4-hourly candlestick, the current 4-hourly candlestick, closes bearish and closes below this zone, then we have to look out for possibility of some sales. All right, so to ensure that you are safe, allow this 4-hourly candlestick to complete what it's doing. Then once it does that, then it closes above this zone, maybe just where it is, regardless of the fact that it might have to sell down to this level, then buy back to close bearish above this zone. It makes more sense at that point. Then you enter your buy from there. Then you can enjoy the buy. You don't have to be to be in a hurry. You don't have to, hurriedly enter a trade when there are no enough confirmations. All right, you are dealing with money. Any mistake, you lose it. All right, and you don't have to be too scared, because you still lose the money when you're too scared. All right, so to also add to that, let's go to the 1-hourly time frame, because I want to show you guys something. Let's go to the 1-hourly time frame. So on the 1-hourly time frame, guys, you can see what we have right here. All right, so we have that there was a retest on the 1-hourly time frame. Now, this goes to the explanation I made in one of my recent videos and one I've been teaching my students in the mentorship. You can see there was a consolidation here. This consolidation also affects the 1-hourly time frame. There has never been a close above this zone until this candlestick. Then we have a 1-hourly candlestick which closed bearish above this zone. It should have been a nice opportunity for a buy, but it's still risky, guys. If you enter this trade, there is a chance that the market might still want to sell down to, let's say, maybe back to this level. Wait, let me see something. It might want to sell back down to come and retest this level here, because this place looks like a demand zone. It might want to retest this level before it continues buying. All right, let me just check the 15 minutes time frame. There's something I want to confirm. Good. Now look at this 15 minutes time frame candle structure that we have here. As you can see, the market actually created a demand zone right here on this, or you call it order block, on the 15 minutes time frame. And we already have a double top here. This is what it is showing. We have a double top right here on this 10-15 minutes time frame. So if you enter a buy trade at this point, it is risky, because the market will possibly want to sell towards where we have this other block here before it starts buying, and you'll be in some floating losses. Your stop loss may be somewhere around here and you'll be kicked out, you know. But if you can patiently wait for the market to get down here, it's a plus. All right, it's it gives you the confidence the market will be buying. But that is the reason you can see we want to wait for the market to actually close on the 4 hourly time frame, because before the 4 hourly candlestick is closed, then the market may have sold down to this level to do whatever it wants to do. Then it closes bearish above here, then we say okay, the market is actually ready to buy. Then you can take the buy. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to explain here, guys. I'm teaching you these things. I'm trying to make it very simple for your understanding, because many people have been having troubles with entries, entering a trade when there is a breakout, when there is a pullback, and all those. All right. And also, you have to understand that the one candlestick retest, which I am talking about, like the bearish candlestick here, is not the real retest you expect. The market will always come back to do the proper retest. In fact, that's what mostly happens. Even if not immediately, this market can buy even above this zone, then it will come back one day to retest, or sometime in the future to retest this same zone, to do a proper retest before it continues with the buys. All right, but the one candlestick which we are considering here, which is this bearish the current 4 hourly candlestick, if it closes bearish and above this zone, it's a confirmation to go in for a buy. You go in for a buy, then you can hold your trade even up to this level, at least up to this level. Then you make some nice profits and step out of the market. All right, so it is very, very important that you look at this. I think I won't be able to touch other pairs at this moment, but if you can just know, I don't know when you're going to be watching this video, but just try to follow this thing, practice what I'm just showing you whenever you're analyzing the chart. Do not be in a hurry to enter a trade, especially when you're talking about breakout and retest. This same thing is what makes people do not to believe breakout and retest works, because they don't know. They just enter a trade once there is a breakout, or once there is a pullback to a zone, without even knowing if the market is actually coming to pull back, or the market is actually reversing completely. Because it happens, the market can just break out like this, and you see the next candlestick starts selling immediately, and it never returns anytime soon. All right, so let's just try to practice this. Like this video, guys, subscribe to this channel. Some of you have just been watching my videos without trying to subscribe. Try and subscribe, guys. Encourage me. Then share your thoughts in the comment section. Just like the videos, do not fail to like, so that the YouTube algorithm can share it to as many traders that are also trying to learn and trying to get valuable information like this. Meanwhile, the June mentorship batch, like I mentioned earlier, the registration is still ongoing. Do not miss out, because I think I'll have to decimate this thing. These are the kind of things that you need to make $1,000 in a week. These are the kind of information you need that can help you, change your trading experience. All right, so I'll see you guys in my next video, and stay blessed. Bye bye.